Hi there, it's Carrie from Stamp with CT. Good morning. It's day number 4 of our Christmas in July series, and I'm really excited to have a fun project to share with you. This has been a really fun little stream of projects that we're making. I've never done this before, going live every day for a week, but I've really enjoyed making the projects and getting these sneak peeks ready for you. So whether you are here live or watching the replay, know that I am very grateful for you and thankful for you. So please say hello if you are able to join live, or if you're watching the replay, just type in replay so I know you stopped by to visit. So it is day 4 of Christmas in July. We have that new mini catalog, the holiday catalog, coming out to customers the 3rd of August. So I'm just sharing some of the products a little bit early. Can't get your hands on these just yet unless you are a demonstrator. And of course, I would love to invite you to join our team of super inspired stampers. We have so much fun. It's a great group of ladies. Hey, we would accept men in our group as well. We love all crafters. So today I have the Whimsy and Wonder Sweet Collection that I'm sharing with you. My friend and fellow demonstrator Patty Bennett shared a tri-fold pocket card. And when I saw it, I think she used the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper to make the card. When I saw it, it inspired me, and I hope to inspire you guys. So I'm using the Whimsy and Wonder Designer Series paper that will be out soon to create this tri-fold pocket card. Isn't that fun? So it does use a piece of Designer Series paper that is 12 inches by 5 1/4 inches, and I'll be showing you how to create a card like this. We're not recreating this exact card, but we will be using that same paper pack. Now I wanted to show you too, this is actually a gift card holder. So how fun is that? I would probably get a prettier gift card to use this as a Christmas gift, but I keep this Sonic card. It's just a Sonic card that's been all used up. I keep it on my desk. That way when I'm designing gift card holders, I always have one handy so that I can get my measurements correct. So that's just a little tip for you. So just slides right in there, that little 1-inch piece of Designer Series paper that was actually a scrap, and makes that a gift card holder. So let me set this one aside and let me bring in my paper trimmer. We're going to go ahead and pull out the arm, and we're going to use that piece of Designer Series paper that is 12 inches by 5 1/4. Now I'm going to show the project first and then go over the products at the end of the video. So you'll want to stick around for that, because I want to explain a little bit about how to choose the paper that you're going to use, because it does matter with this project. So just stick around to the end and we'll go over that. So we are going to score this piece that's 12 by 5 1/4. We're going to score it at 4 inches. Now we're scoring Designer Series paper, so that means you don't have to press very hard. Just a little score, and then we're going to slide it over to 8 inches. And we're going to score it once again. Now, I always like to make sure I'm using that light scoring blade and not the dark cutting blade. Let me move this for just a moment, and we're going to come in. I did those very light scores. And we're going to go ahead and fold this on the score lines, and let me burnish it as well, because that's going to help me on the second step that we need our paper trimmer for. And help me see that score line better. So we've already got the start of our card. How cute is that? Now this is where we're going to need to cut at a diagonal so that we make our pocket, and it's very easy to do that. I'm going to bring our trimmer back in. I'm just going to put the point right on the cutting track, swing around, and you may not be able to see this in the video, but I can see it and feel that my score line is right there. So I'm going to take my time and get everything lined up so the point and the score line on the cutting track. This time I'll move that scoring blade out of the way and cut. Save this piece because we can make another project with it, and I may actually do that next week. Let me go ahead and get this trimmer and move it out of the way. And so now we have our little built-in pocket. Isn't that cute? So quick and so easy. So I'm just going to burnish that again. And I think what I'll use is a little bit of tear and tape adhesive. Probably just a couple of small pieces. Or maybe even this strip. So glad you're here with me this morning. It doesn't take much. Burnish it down a little bit. I should have grabbed my take your pick tool. That always helps get that backing paper off, but I got it. And we're just going to bring that up. Make sure I get it lined up good to create our pocket. Awesome. So easy. Now I've got a piece of mint macaron cardstock, and it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, and that's going to just layer onto that piece. Let me find my liquid glue, and we'll go ahead and adhere this down. So that just gives it a little bit more substance, makes your card a little bit stronger. And this paper, wait till you see this paper pack. It's got so many colors that you can coordinate with. It's so fun, and we're going to be using quite a few of them to create this card, and then you'll see in my sample there. It's a non-traditional Christmas paper, but it's darling. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in some Misty Moonlight and Polished Pink. That's what I'm actually going to layer here on the front. And I did cut this piece with the, let me see, did I use Stitch So Sweetly? Yes, Stitch So Sweetly, and then just a mat of the Misty Moonlight. And what's interesting on this paper, the snowflake, it really pulls out some of the blue by matting that. And I probably should have done my stamping before I did that, but we're going to be okay. Now in this suite of products, there's also some, I think they're called Wonderful Snowflakes. We're going to be putting that there. And then in the dies, we have some very whimsical trees, and I cut one from Mossy Meadow. It's also in this designer series paper, and I'm going to layer that there. You can see we're making a different little card, but it's still super cute. I'm going to bring in my Misty Moonlight ink, and I want to just stamp the word joy. And again, I'll show you, I'm hoping my iPhone cord is not in the way. I think it might have been. I'll show you the stamp set in just a minute. So we're going to just stamp joy. And then that way we can go ahead and glue down our snowflake. And I'm just going to put a little dot, say I am, is it coming out? There we go. A little dot of liquid glue. Put that right about there. Okay. And then I've got my little tree, and I'll bring it closer. Hopefully you can see the detail on there. And I'm going to just put it down with, again, a little bit of liquid glue. in the center of that snowflake. Thought that looked really cute. This is a real modern looking stamp set. It's just darling. And I think that I have those opal rounds that we used yesterday still on my desk. I do. And I'm just going to kind of sprinkle those on to add a little bit more shimmer and interest here. Oops. And now we're ready to pop that up on the front of our card. So how colorful. It's really cute. Grab some dimensionals here. I wish you could see these snowflakes in person. They have some shimmer to them. They're just so pretty, and I'll show you that package in a minute. There's quite a few of those snowflakes in the package. Let's take the backings off, and we will just layer this on the front of our card base. I love using designer series paper for my cards. For one thing, I try not to be a designer series paper hoarder. I say try. Hopefully I can get that pretty straight, because it's hard. We love our paper. We don't want to cut into it, but they just make such beautiful cards, and we need to share. Ooh, that looks wonky. Let me see. We need to share that beautiful paper with others. So cut into it and use your paper. I think I made it worse. Okay, let me just go with that. Now, let's go ahead and open it up. Isn't that cute? And we're going to bring in a piece of Mossy Meadow cardstock. So I'm pulling all the colors from that. And we're going to put another little whimsical tree on the inside. And this time, I cut it from Mint Macaron. So that's going to pull in that same color that I used on my card base. So that's one of the great things about Stampin' Up! Designer Series paper. It really helps you create your matting and your coordinating colors, because you just can pull the colors from the Designer Series paper. Makes designing your project so quick and so easy. And I think, you guys, that is all we are going to do on this card. Slip it in the pocket and close it up, and we've got our card for today. Isn't it fun? I hope you love this as much as I do. Such an easy tri-fold pocket card. And there's our first one, making it into a gift card holder. Okay, let me move these out of the way, and as I said, I'll share the Designer Series paper with you. Let me start with the B side. I like to kind of tease you guys that way, even though the B side is really cute too. So you've got this cute Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, here comes the train, Mossy Meadow, and Polished Pink is in here, so fun. And then let's show this beautiful side. It's got some foiling and sparkle. It's beautiful. This fun stripe. I hope the camera picks these up okay. It doesn't really like the super shiny. That's the one we used. And that's the one I used on my sample. So what I want to show you about the Designer Series paper is it is important which paper you choose. So the two that I used today, non-directional on both sides. So that is important. So most of these patterns and designs will work for you. When you get to this one, the little ornament hangers are all towards the top, and you've got little faces, little deer faces that you would want to, not be upside down. So when you fold the paper, you would end up with some of it upside down. So this piece for this project would not work. And same thing here. If you folded this, some of your trees would be upside down. So another project for this paper. Then we've also got, I think I put my trimmer on top of it. Let me move that out of the way. We've got the package of these snowflakes. So they come already die cut for you. You just pop them out. And I'm hoping that maybe you can see the shimmer on that paper a little bit better. They're beautiful. And you just pop it out and they're ready to go. Then we also have the Whimsical Trees stamp set. This has 10 stamps in it, sentiments and images. So adorable. And it's a cling mount stamp set. And it has coordinating dies. I'm going to need to look and make sure I get the name correct on those. I'm still learning these products. Christmas Trees dies. Now, how easy is that? So you've got your coordinating dies that go with the stamp set. Now, I chose to get the full suite collection on this group of products, but of course you can get the bundle of the dies and the stamp set and save 10% when this goes live for customers. There's one more thing in this suite, and that is this Grosgain ribbon. It's in Blushing Bride. That is one of the colors also in this suite of products that I didn't share today, but it is really cute. Didn't use this today, but I still wanted to show you since it is part of the suite collection. And so the suite collection is kind of your easy button. I love that you can get one of each item in the suite by putting in one item code. So that's what I did for this one. Got the designer series paper, the ribbon, the snowflakes, the stamp set and dies. One item number. So cool. Okay, that's our project for today. I'll bring them back in right quick just to share with you one more time. Project for today, I will be back tomorrow with another project at 10 o'clock. Thursday will be 12:15 because I do have to work that day. And then I think you're in for a treat. Dale is going to present our project on Friday, and we'll be back at 10 o'clock on Friday. So we're halfway through. We're more than halfway through now with our 7 days of Christmas in July. Hope you're having fun, and I will see you back tomorrow.